Good afternoon. A little more excitement. Good afternoon. There we go. I knew there would be excitement out there. I want to welcome all of you on behalf of the Board of Directors of our Lindenwood University system. My name is Michael Schonach. I'm honored to serve as the 22nd President of Lindenwood. We have a special announcement for you today. I'd like to also first recognize some special guests. Certainly I want to take a moment to thank, and you'll soon hear more from our County Executive, Steve. Steve, thank you for being here today. I think someone even more exciting than even I am, and all of us here today, Betty, our county's Director of Parks and Recreation. Betty. Soon you'll be hearing from our Julie, our Chief Executive Officer, Chief Operating Officer for the institution, and talk more about the history. Also want to take a moment to recognize a lot of folks that are here today, a member of our Board of Directors. Jerry, thank you for being here today. I appreciate it. I don't see other members of the board, or if you want to be a member of the board, I'm not sure. But we have a number of other dignitaries that are here today, along with a number of people here at the university. I thank you all for being here. This is an important part of all of our history within the greater St. Charles area. I'm excited to be here today, and I really give a lot of special thanks for a lot of folks that are here today to continue something that's very important to each and every one of us. I've asked Julie to give some history. I thought it'd be helpful about the Boone Heritage Center. I want to make it very clear, no, I did not go to school with Nathan Boone. Some schools asked, and I said, no, I don't recall. We were in a different class. But with that, I'd like to ask Julie if you come up and share some history of it, and then I'm going to have a special announcement and ask for some words from Steve. So Julie, give her a round of applause.
So as Chief Operating Officer, I had oversight of the historic Daniel Boone Home and Heritage Center since February of 2000. And Lindenwood actually acquired the property in 1998 from the Andre family when they graciously donated 233 acres to us. And the Andre family spent actually over 30 years preserving the structures on the property and preserving the site. And they operated the home in the village as a tourism site, and they worked very hard to provide unique educational programs for school groups as well as the general public. And the most important thing to the Andre family was that the history of the site was to remain kept alive, and that educational programs would continue and be forever ongoing to the general public as well as school children. And that's how Lindenwood University first became acquainted with the site. So it was determined that having a university involved such as Lindenwood would ensure the fact that quality, unique educational programs could in fact continue, and they'd be provided on an ongoing fashion. And this was one of the Andre's main goal for the site. There was also quite a bit of deferred maintenance at the site, as long as several capital projects that needed to be constructed. So Lindenwood accepted the donation of the property in 1998 and took on the challenge to make the necessary repairs to the existing structures, as well as to reconstruct several of the other historic structures now located in the village and on the surrounding properties. We also immediately introduced new educational programs for K through 12 children, as well as began holding college classes there as well. Some of the popular topics were science, history, archaeology, and recreation classes. When we took over, there were less than a dozen structures on the property, and we repaired and maintained all of those structures, plus reconstructed and added multiple other historic buildings at the site, bringing the total historic buildings at the site to over 20 structures. We also built an extensive maintenance complex, a new pavilion. We added major infrastructure improvements like a water tower, water system, and major sewage system. We also purchased additional property in the surrounding area to the home in order to enhance our recreational opportunities for our students, and as well as our academic programs for our students. Our total capital investment at the campus is in excess of $11 million since 1998. And these investments that we provided actually provide a really good framework necessary to continue the operation of a significant tourism site, and certainly provides an excellent resource as a learning place for a resource for K through 12 students, the general public, and college students as well. So that's a summary of Lindenwood's involvement since 1998. And at this time, I'd like to hand it back over to Michael Schonach, our system president, to handle today's announcement.
Now that Julie has talked, I think you have a general idea of what we're transferring. On behalf of Lindenwood University System, our board, our faculty, staff, students, alums, all of our very, very supportive folks over the years, Steve, on behalf, we'd like to transfer to you the Boone home, the village, and the properties around approximately 275 acres. I think it's 274.538, I'm not sure. About 300 acres. 294. So I just gave you 20 more acres, and we're just standing here. Keep talking, yeah. Well, I got a bridge I'll talk to you about later, but truly, on behalf, Steve, we would like to transfer officially today and sign the documentation so that we can continue this important history for our great state and our great county. So on behalf of our institution, our transfer to you, and congratulations.
Well, Dr. Sean Rock, on behalf of the citizens of St. Charles County, I just want to thank you, your board, everyone here at Lindenwood for this very generous contribution to our park system. Betty's already been introduced. She's done a great job of directing our parks. I think it's safe to say that we will, in the short term, be continuing what Lindenwood has been doing out there, but we have some long-term plans as well to develop the entire acreage as a county park with all the types of amenities that go along with that. And of course, to achieve that, we're going to need the help of our county council. And here representing them is Councilman Joe Brazel and Councilman Mike Elam. This facility is in Joe's district, but there'll be a lot of people in Mike's district taking advantage of it, as will people from the entire county. So again, let me say thank you. As a token of our appreciation, I also want to announce that with the consent of the council, we are going to be naming this facility Lindenwood Park. We will continue to operate the Boone home at Lindenwood Park. And I found out just the other day there's actually already a Lindenwood Park down in South St. Louis City. But I don't think anybody's going to complain if they haven't done it. And hopefully by doing that, people will remember your generosity of this day, and we will remind later generations why that is what I think will be our premier county park someday. So, thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, two parks, I guess that really clearly says that we are like no other. Let us begin signing. Yeah. Last but not least.
Now, you know when the president and the governor sign important legislation, they